G'day, mates. It's your boy here, and we are back for some more Fire Emblem Heroes, and we have a brand new update notification if we go ahead and check the bulletin board here. So let's see here. Major additions going to be added to version 7.5, planned for release on May the 8th, which is in basically a week, 6 days if you want to be exact about it. So we're going to get the new event, the Seer's Snare thing, which to me it looked like a survival mode. A lot of people have been calling it a roaming mode, like in other gachas, but I don't know what that means. To me, it just looks like a survival mode. We're getting a new remix for Legendary Edelgard and Mythic Lift. We got new combat manuals, and we have new skills and weapon refines. So let's go ahead and take a look at all this. Okay, so the new event, Seer's Snare, that's what they're starting off with. Of course, if you want more information on this, go ahead and take a look at the Fate channel, but I'm not going to go too in-depth in this because it's really hard to come to any conclusions about it until we actually get to play it for ourselves. But it does look like this is taking up a pretty huge chunk of this actual update here. Yeah, they showed off all of this. Look how many skills this Brave Crom has equipped. If you lose a unit with all of this, look at this. He's got Surge Sparrow, he's got Swift Sparrow 2, he's got Attack and Speed Clash 3, he's got Attack and Res Catch 4, Speed and Res Catch 4, he's got QR 4, Guard 4, he's got Speed and Defense Near Trace. Come on, man. If you lose a unit with all of this equipped, then shame on you, right? That's completely your fault. But if you're able to build and deck out your units to this degree, I don't really see how this mode can possibly be that difficult. All right, let's keep going here. Okay, so new refines, of course, or remixes first before the refines for Lift and Edelgard. We already know what these do just from the Fate channel. They were revealed already, but we'll take a look at them one more time. So Lift's B skill, Deadly Balance, at the start of combat, if unit's HP is over 25%. Yes, that is over. I've done my studying on greater than, less than signs. So greater than 25%, or if a penalty is active on unit, inflicts attack, speed, and defense -5 on the foe, inflicts guard on foe per attack, and grants special cooldown charge +1 to unit per foe's attack. Okay, per foe's attack, very important. That means you can't initiate combat yourself and get the cooldown charge, which is a little sucky, but I guess they're trying to build him up as a bait unit anyway, so it's fine. And then during combat, also, if special triggers, neutralizes DR effects from non-special skills on the enemy. So he's got damage reduction negation, which is really goddamn good, obviously. And if special triggers before or during combat, grants special cooldown count -2 to unit after combat. So just for good measure, let's also give him special spiral. This has got to be one of the most stacked remixes we've ever seen for a unique passive. Like, just look at this. It's so good. He's got Special Fighter 3. He's got Attack, Speed, and Defense -5 on the foe. He's got Damage Reduction Negation, and then he's got Special Spiral 3. Dude, you think that's good enough? If this had been on any unit besides Lift, I would have been incredibly impressed, right? But unfortunately for Lift, his weapon wasn't really all that. So, actually, let me quickly take a look at his weapon here. I have the Gamepedia site pulled up here just to reference his weapon. I have never actually summoned Lift myself. I've always skipped him. He's like one of the more underpowered defensive mythic heroes, so I've never felt a need to summon him. But let's go ahead and take a look at his weapon real quick. Sakva Becker. If unit is in 3 spaces of an ally, grants all stats of 4 during combat, and unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack, but after combat, if unit attack, deals 20 damage to the nearest ally. Yeah, that's not really what we're looking for right now. So, unfortunate as it may be, this incredible beast skill is going to have to be backed up by some crazy, like, affirmative action on Sakva Becker for this to really hold up. But one good thing, though, is that he also has Open the Future, right? So he does have a pretty good unique special, I would say. Open the Future is basically just Bonfire with healing. So that's going to play up very well with his new B skill here. So Fate can only say what his new thing is going to be. And then his new passive skill is Even Tempest 3. I really wish they didn't give him that. There's so many better things that they could have given him that it's just disappointing. But I mean, sure, I guess we'll take Even Tempest. If they wanted to be real nice, they would have gave him Assault Troop instead. Just let him move 3 spaces and march through forest tiles and all that. But, okay, sure. I guess we'll take Even Tempest begrudgingly. Alright, next up we have Angry Emperor here. She's getting Attack and Res Ideal 4 as her brand new ace skill. That's going to replace Attack and Res Solo 3. And then her new Raging Storm 2 skill is going to be, if unit initiates combat, grants another action to unit if unit is not adjacent to an ally after combat. And at the start of combat, if unit's HP is over 25% or unit is not adjacent to an ally, inflicts attack and defense -5 on the foe, and unit makes a guaranteed follow-up during combat. And also, if the foe uses a Dragonstone or Beast damage, neutralizes effects that prevent units' follow-up attacks during combat. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so we have the second action if she's not adjacent to an ally when she attacks, which is very powerful. That's got to be like one of the more powerful effects in the game, just free Gale Force. Then we have attack and defense -5. That's brand new. They just added stat drops to this skill, which is good. She has a guaranteed follow-up now, which she did not have prior to this. It was only a guaranteed follow-up on dragons and beasts, but not against the rest of the game. Now that has been amended, so she just attacks twice no matter what. And then she also nullifies she has half of null follow-up, the one that nullifies wary fighter effects against dragons and beast types. So they still kept a little bit of a condition for dragons and beasts, so now she can eat through their wary fighter effects and so on. So pretty good beast skill. I mean, Raging Storm was already good. They really didn't need to do much to this. Just getting a second action is always going to be powerful. So her weapon, Aimer, it's going to be real interesting to see what that does. So be ready for this Flame Emperor here to just be a monster again. Give her Assault Troop and then watch her just tear shit up. Okay, here are going to be the new ephemera codes. So, oh wow, we have Fallen Morgan in there. Wow, that's pretty good. Doesn't he have Attack and Res Menace, I think? Hold on, let me take a look here. I'm just going to pull up Morgan real quick. What is he? Devoted Darkness? I think that's what his title was. Oh no, that's the female one. Okay, so Faded Darkness. That is the male Morgan. Okay, so he comes with Attack and Res Menace, which is pretty good for an ephemera code. And then he also has Attack and Res Solo 4. So both really good skills for a ephemera code that we're going to be able to get really easily. So they're starting to really hold it down here with the ephemera codes for fodder. We're also getting Fallen Julia, R.I.P. Wylia, who already got her to +10. She would have been able to save some orbs on one copy with that, but I guess it is what it is. I think Julia had Attack and Res Solo 4 already. Let's go ahead and pull her up and just double check that. Okay, so Fallen Julia, she has, yep, Attack and Res Solo 4, and then Light and Dark, which is not inheritable, sadly, and then Panic Smoke 3. So 2 really good 4 or 5-star ephemera codes there. For our Tempest Trial ephemera code, we're getting Har this time. So Har, a very fan-favorite character. Unfortunately, they just keep doing him dirty here in Fae. We have also Tailtew, we got Emerin, we have Selena, and then we have Atlas. Okay, pretty cool. Would have been awesome to get Atlas like 5 months ago when the BST creep was still in the 190 bin, but it's a little bit past Atlas's prime now. We've got better stuff in the Grail shop, sadly. Okay, so these are going to be the characters getting refines. R.I.P. no Surtur. I was really actually hoping that Surtur was going to be in this batch, because they just gave him the Resplendent alt, so I'm thinking now would be a pretty good time to buff him, if ever there was a time. But R.I.P. the Dream. So Edelgard and Lif, of course, we already knew that. We're also getting Avelyn here. We have the Lovebird duo, Alm and Celica. We have Ewan, we have also Valbar, and then Cormag. Okay. Interesting. So, Alm and Celica, huh? Kind of a forgotten duo here. I feel like they don't really see play anymore, even though they have a very handy duo skill. It's not like one of the better ones. It kind of reminds me of Duo Sigurd's, where it's not like a game-breaking duo skill by any means, but in specific situations, it's a really handy tool to just have, right? So Sigurd has the reposition effect, and then Alm and Celica, they just heal all allies within a 5x5 grid, I think it is. And then they recover like 20 HP, and they remove all status penalties. So that's really good, man. Removing penalties, especially in something like Aether Raids and like Summoner Duels, or more specifically Summoner Duels, I would say, where it's easy to just inflict debuffs like Stall and Exposure and all sorts of things. The new Mark and Legendary Robin also inflict a ton of debuffs while having Kanto control. So their duo skill is going to be really clutch depending on how good their refine ends up being. Then we have Avel's always been a nobody in this game. She's not even good fodder anymore. I don't even know if I still have a copy of her. I don't know what I did with my copy of her, but she comes with guard swords, so probably her weapon is going to have guard built in. They typically tend to do that. Like, whatever your inheritable weapon is going to play into what your new weapon refine does. So I'm expecting she'll probably have guard somewhere. Hard to say about Iwan. I think he had the Serpent Tome, which was like +6 to defense and res when you get attacked. Something like that. I don't even remember what Serpent Tomes do, but yeah, so he might have something like that. And then Valbar has a Brave Lance, so maybe actually a Brave attacking weapon would be pretty good on him. Yeah, like near save armored units with Brave attacks. We've already seen with Arden, that's pretty good, but then again with Arden, he has his B skill, which helps him out a lot. So, unless Valbar has, like, Vantage Brave attacking or something, it's going to be a little bit tough for him. And then Cormag, finally. So, Cormag, I don't remember what his weapon was, actually, but he is a very fan-favorite character, and they did give Valter a pretty good refine when it was his turn. So, Cormag, I guess you could be pretty hopeful for Cormag. Hopefully his GHB stuff is pretty good. Like, it seems like the GHBs have been getting solid refines at the very least. Some of them were stinkers, like Death Knight, for example. But for the most part, I would say the recent GHB refines have been holding it down pretty well. So I think Cormag has a good shot. All right, what else we got in here? Okay, new Memento events. We already have this mode, Hero's Journey, going on right now. So this will be added to the next round of Memento events. And we have Alphonse and Kieran apparently telling ghost stories in the woods. Okay, we're getting some structure updates in Aether Raids. So the Catapult getting leveled up to level 11. Pretty cool. The Catapult is a good structure, so that's nice to see. We're getting new songs added to the Aether Resorts. Concert Hall move out from Path of Radiance. And then another day of training from Engage. You gotta love this, right? They keep on adding more music from Engage, but we don't get any more units from Engage. I wonder why that is. Does anyone have any ideas why that may be? Because I sure don't. I thought for sure that Engage had some pretty popular characters like Yunaka and Ivy and etc. I'm pretty sure the cast is well received at the very least, even if people don't like the story. So your guess is as good as mine why Engage doesn't get any more banners. And then Path of Radiance, always good to know that game is getting some love. Move Out, actually, I believe that's the... Is that the Barracks theme from Path of Radiance? Because that one's pretty good. I can't remember like, by name, I can't remember which track it is, but Path of Radiance has a good soundtrack, so that is nice. Alright, more favor level added to Summoner Duels. Maybe one of these days I'll push past 1,000 favor and we'll actually get somewhere. Alright, we're getting new heroes added to the Heroic Grail shop. We get Michaelis, and then we get Vigard. So, pretty good. Bunny, Michaelis, Vigard is the highest scoring free-to-play unit in the game, so I will be getting him to +10. All you whales out there, you don't understand. This goes to Phaeology specifically, man. I'm calling you out, Joel. You can talk down to Vigard, call him a bad unit, call him trash, yada yada yada. It's easy for you to say when you've got like +10 duo heroes that automatically score in the 200 bin, right? So like for little old me who is free to play right now, having nothing that scores in the same realm as Vigard, he's gonna have to get +10, and It's definitely going to help me out for all the high-scoring modes. So that's definitely good. All right, other changes we're getting... Oh, more of these, huh? Okay, so spot the difference here, guys. Baby Lucius is getting an artwork fix. So here is his artwork currently. And then here is his artwork after the fix. Let's see, can I even spot the difference? I'd have to look at them like side by side, not top to bottom to really see. But yeah, I have no idea, man. If you guys in the comments can spot what the difference is, definitely let me know. Oh, wait a second. We have another one? This is the first time they've done 2 of these. Okay, so Rearm Tana is getting another artwork fix too. I can't imagine why. I thought her artwork was pretty good. Look at it. Does anyone see an issue here? It looks pretty good to me. Okay, and then here is the fix for it. Can I notice the difference here? I don't think I can without seeing them side by side. So yeah, I have no idea, but this is like OCD at this point. Why would they bother? It's probably like such a minute detail that they're fixing here, because I can't even notice it looking at them both top to bottom. So I have no idea why they do these. It's probably just like troll us or something. Well, another one? What is this? How many of these are they fixing? God damn. And then it's Duo, Peony, and Triandra, too. I thought theirs was really good. I didn't see a problem with their artwork. Okay, so here is the artwork fix for them. Actually, it looks like maybe Triandra has a little bit of a difference to her. Or maybe my eyes are playing tricks on me. I don't know, guys. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I have no idea what's going on. I woke up not so long ago. And that's pretty much it for this update. So if anyone wants to be a hero and let me know what all of these artwork fixes are in the comments, that'd be great. Let me know also in the comments which one of these refines are you looking forward to the most. And that's going to wrap us up for this video. So this is your boy Tacho signing out. Thanks to everyone for watching. And I will catch you guys again on the flip side.